How did it come to this? Did I get a little too carried away? I got captured by a human. That's right. Captured. It was a foul merchant I'd known for many years. A human I trusted. He apparently plans on selling me to someone else. I can't believe what's happening. I ain't gonna give up. I've gone through tough times like this before. I don't know how long it's been since I was trapped here in this strange pot. There's no day or night, so I can't keep track of the days. I want to get help from the other yokai trapped in here with me. But the red and blue ones are too stuck up. And the one with the spear I can't trust. When I went to see the giant squid, it wouldn't come out of the water. Also, I found out something while I was investigating inside here. This is part of a Kodoku trial. Have some of us yokai been eating each other as part of the Kodoku ritual? I'm scared. I don't want to go anywhere near the others. Inside this strange pot, I've been peeping into the many residual memories that are in here, seeing if there might be some kind of magic to escape. I realize that there's a special space in the domain with the big tree where it's possible for things to enter. It's a strange, stark, white space. When I investigated it further, I discovered it's a space where the Kodoku winner can leave. The only thing I was ever good at was digging holes and finding lost things, but my clever nose did its job well. I saw it. It might try to keep me locked away in here, but it won't work. I'm glad I held on to hope. I'll start peddling my wares again once I'm out of here. How did this happen? The path out of here that I found. There's traces of an ominous seal placed on it. Even just writing about it is unpleasant. Why do I have to go through all this? Everyone back home in the village was right. I should have just stayed living out my days in a warm hole in the village. I shouldn't have gotten myself involved with humans and strange yokai. I miss everyone back home. I miss them so much. I'm so sick of trying. I'll only be betrayed by the others here if I try to do anything. All I can do is hide myself away in a hole somewhere. I don't want to wake that thing up. I really don't want to wake it up. Move all the statues. Face them toward the past. Okay. Make good use of the single move statues. So many puzzles! Just fight me, damn it! The moving statues should be obvious. Make them all fit. Make them all face the past. The memory. Okay. Oh. There we go. Finally. It's a memory fragment. He was the one who tried to run. It was just as you all said. I left this estate to wander around and try to escape. Then I was engulfed in a golden sandstorm and brought back here. What kind of sorcery is that? A sandstorm? I don't think that's the kind of sorcery a human could wield. Just what is the master of this place? Are you trying to say they're a yokai? But to summon so many sorcerers here and manage to conceal one's yokai energy, what kind of being could evade our sense of smell and conceal their true form? Does such a yokai even exist? I knew it. It's as I suspected. There are records of such a yokai existing in the past. It's a yokai whose legends have been passed down through the ages from the distant past. If it is, in fact, Daji. Isn't that just a legend? And wasn't she supposed to have been killed? There's some series that she was able to survive. And this place is exactly where the legends are based. I didn't believe it at first. But now I'm hearing about golden sandstorms. The kind of thing was what Daji specialized in, making golden sand barriers. And there's no records of anyone other than Daji being able to use such magic. They say she has special powers that no sorcerer can resist. Special powers? No matter what form a yokai's powers take, they can be blocked by ritual implements? No, not these ones. According to the legends, Daji's magic is collectively called the Heavenly Eye powers. It doesn't matter which of her body parts you seal with ritual implements, they'll have no effect on her. That in itself makes her the mortal enemy of all sorcerers. None of her techniques can be blocked with ritual implements, you say? Then we can simply defeat her with a frontal attack. There must be a reason why she's having to sneak around and able to attack us. We might be able to win if we all work together. Let's turn the tables on her. I'm afraid I'm merely a decrepit old man. All I have to offer is knowledge. I'll be of no help in a fight. Me too. The others here have started getting a weird look in their eyes. There are very few left we can really trust at this point. Huh. Good grief. Why has this turned into such a hassle? It's punishment. Though there may be yokai, using them as sacrifices in this Kodoku ritual is incredibly cruel. And the heavens are punishing us for this act of cruelty. What are you talking about? Killing yokai is our livelihood. Having said that, doing whatever it takes to win without questioning methods was a little short-sighted of us. I didn't know what was going to happen to the yokai. But the idea of stealing power from others to empower oneself is a yokai's way of operating. I've been trying to do exactly that. Though it was in pursuit of power, it may have been an unethical way of going about it. To think we have wrapped up in such an evil plot. This is our fault for allowing our desires to be whipped up enough to go along with this. That kind of power is irresistible. Such is the way of the world. It's too soon to give up. What? You fools fear the enemy's heavenly eye power, do you not? then allow me to majestically solve that problem for you. For I have thought of a means to seal away that wretched Daji's magic. You have? I'm sorry, but I don't believe you've been able to think of anything all by yourself. I may only be one person, but I've come up with a solution using the minds of more than one person. I have the combined knowledge of all of you, the leaders in sorcery. This is a very veritable mountain of knowledge, from esoteric forbidden arts to voodoo black magic. And from Christianity to Satanism, there's a wealth of knowledge here for me to use, both good and evil. I'll create a new ritual implement that will seal away that monster. A talisman that can seal and suppress that heavenly eye it has. Is it even possible to make such a thing? It is, as long as I have a little time. Sealing it away forever is impossible for now. But if we can seal it for just a short while, we'll be able to actually attack. So how about it? Interested? Alright, we'll build a new ritual implement and use it to seal away that great yokai. It's going to be tough. If we can just manage to do that, we'll have a hope at winning. Will things go smoothly? Human beings are the cleverest of all living things. There's no way some kitsune could possibly compare to us. We'll get one over on that beast. And that memory just now. Don't tell me that person dressed up as a begging priest was Daime Yokai, yes. Banpuku-san! Have you also seen that memory? A long time ago. What fools they were trying to challenge Daji's powers as mere humans. As yokai have much sharper noses than humans. It's not her smell we pick up on, but her yokai energy. That's why I never even thought of taking her on. But we haven't lost yet. It looks like that big yokai is still weakened. She's been asleep until now for some reason. I don't know what she's doing in this pot, but we can't allow her to achieve her goal of reawakening her powers, right? And do you believe that those humans managed to escape from Daji? Those guys who sealed us in here were the absolute worst of the worst. The idea of forcing yokai to be his sacrifices is cowardly. You're right. It's only fair that you consider those sorcerers from back then to be your enemies. But even after they discovered the true nature of their enemy, it didn't look like they'd given up. So if we just do nothing and give in to Daji, then that makes us even more cowardly than they were. Can't you see that? Is there another memory fragment where we can see what happened next to them? There might be a clue we can use. No idea. This is all I could find out. No way! If you're curious about what happens next, then it's simple. You have to challenge Daji like they did, and find out what happens next with your body. I ain't gonna stop you. You can do whatever you want. Hey! Banpuku-san, wait! Yeah! But Banpuki-san? Why do you go to Banpuki-san instead of Banpuku-san?